Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nandi and I am back again with another video. If you guys are new to today's channel, please make sure you guys go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe. Join this beautiful journey that I am on. I really do appreciate you guys sticking with me on this journey. I greatly do appreciate it. You guys are real ones, okay? So today's video is going to be a little different than normal. I decided to spice it up for you guys. You know, gotta keep it spicy for you guys. So today's video is going to be about skincare and beauty, old wives' tales, and we're going to see whether or not if it's true or not. So let's get into it. So old wives' tale number 1. The more expensive the product, the better it is. What y'all think? To be honest with you, I have to say that this is false. And the only reason that I say that this is false is because of the fact that you guys know that saying, you get what you pay for. I feel like that saying definitely do apply towards this old wives' tales. A price tag does not equate to the premium of the product. Like, it just doesn't. You can buy something that is cheap and very budget friendly, and it could be the best product in the world, and you can buy something that is very expensive and it could be the worst product, and it can be vice versa. It can go both ways. So you shouldn't put a price tag on the quality of a product because you just don't know. You only will know how a product is unless you try it out for yourself, so that way you can give your own self-assessment on it. I feel like this topic can go towards more than just skincare and beauty, because I hear a lot of people do say that in terms of electronics, in terms of beauty and skincare and stuff like that. I feel like in the skincare and the beauty world, if you really want to know how a product is and want to know if it's good quality or not, I recommend reading the ingredients on the product to see if it's something you're willing to try out, or to see if it's something you're willing to invest in. Just, you know, do some research on the product. And also another tip that I have to say for this old wives' tale is go to an expert. Ask them for their opinion and ask them, do they recommend it, or see if your doctor would recommend it. Just do research on the product. Don't just go out and spend thousands of dollars on something that you just might not like or might not enjoy, because you don't know how the quality of the product is until you try it. So old wives' tale number 2. Washing your face with soap makes your skin dry and flaky. Honestly, I would have to say that is true. And the reason why I say that is true, because certain soaps can have a negative effect onto your skin, especially the soaps that have a lot of parabens in it. It can definitely have a negative effect onto your skin because the chemicals dry out the skin, leaving a dull and flaky appearance. I recommend not using soap to wash your face. I do recommend using a cleanser or having a soap that is paraben free, so that way, you know, it can give your skin some moisture, it can revitalize it, and it won't leave your skin dry and flaky like most of these soaps do. Old wives' tale number 3. Petroleum jelly makes your lashes grow. Now, I would definitely have to say that is false. And the reason why I say that, because of the fact that I definitely had an experience of this of myself, and I did went to an expert to see what was going on. So back in the day, I used to always put petroleum jelly on my eyelashes because I was like, oh, you know, I wanted my lashes to be long. And I also used to remember that my eye used to get swollen a lot, and I was like, why is this happening? Like, what was going on? And one day the bump was so big on my eyelid that it was hard for me to just even open up my eyes. Like, my eyes was like this. I knew something wasn't right just because of the fact that the products that I had used previously, I was perfectly fine, and then all of a sudden, now that I use petroleum jelly, I'm starting to break out. I'm starting to have these big bumps on my eyelids. My eyes are getting swollen. I didn't know what was going on, so I went to my doctor, and my doctor told me that it is not good to put petroleum jelly around your eyelids because of the fact that it can cause puffiness and also bumps around the eye, which was my reaction to it. So I highly recommend not doing that, just because of the fact that, you know, I care about you guys' health, and it's definitely a myth. So I recommend, if you do want to make your lashes grow, to find other alternatives, but petroleum jelly is definitely not one of them. Old wives' tale number 4. Don't use moisturizer if you have oily skin. That is just downright not true. And let me tell you why. All skin types need a protective layer on their skin. Moisturizers do provide that natural barrier for the skin, so that way the skin won't lose any moisture. It can stay hydrated and giving your skin that nice, healthy look to it. So please guys, please, I highly recommend to use a moisturizer no matter what type of skin you have, dry, oily, or combination. Please use moisturizer. I cannot stress that enough. For all my people that do have oily skin, I do recommend to use a oil-free moisturizer or an oil absorb I can't say that word. You know what? I can't say it today, and I'm over it. That word, I'm gonna put it right here because I just cannot get it together, to help with the oily skin, so that way it can balance everything out. Old wives' tale number 5. Using butter as a healing ointment. I have a funny story behind this, and I feel like I should share. I remember this one time, I would say this happened, this one was a little bit more traumatic than all the other times that I had accidentally burnt myself while cooking. But this one was 2 years ago. I was in college and I wanted me some cookies. So I had baked me some cookies, and because I was lazy when I took the cookies out, I didn't want to use any oven mitts or nothing like that. I just wanted to use my bare hands. So when I used my bare hands to take the cookies out of the oven, the pan was hot, obviously, and like a nut, I'm like holding the pan, and all the cookies dropped. But I was not willing to let those cookies drop. I decided to risk it all and to save the cookies instead. My arm had hit one of the trays that was in the stove, and it left, wait, where is it? I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's right here. It's kind of fading away, but it was a little nasty burn, and it was cooking my skin. Woo. But on the bright side of that story, my cookies were saved. They was delicious and bomb, but my skin was not, so it is what it is. It was a 2nd-degree burn, and I remember I was telling my grandfather about it, and my grandpa, I remember when I was little, he used to always tell me to put butter on my burns. Like if I used to cook and I used to burn my hand, he used to be like, put some butter on it, it'll make it go away. So I told my grandpa, like, Grandpa, you know, I got this really nasty burn. I was trying to save the cookies and stuff like that. So my grandpa told me, well, girl, go put some butter on it. And you know what my dumb self did? I put some butter on it. But for some strange reason, when I put butter on it, compared to my other little baby burns, but when I put butter on it this particular time, my skin was on fire. I kid you not. Like, my skin was cooking, and it was such a painful experience because I was like, wait, why am I still feeling this throbbing pain? Why is my arm blistering? What is going on? This is not good. I think I need to go see a professional about this. And my grandpa was like, no, just give it some time, you know, that's how it works. But then the next day, like, my arm was swollen. I had a huge blister on my arm. It was like pus coming out of it. I knew something wasn't right. I went to a doctor, and they told me that was like the worst thing I possibly did because I cooked my skin even more than what I should. So moral of the story is, no, you should not be putting butter as a healing ointment because it does not work. Even though they do say that butter do contains natural fats that can help soothe and protect the burn, it wasn't helping or soothing anything of my burn at all. It was just, it actually made it worse. So I will have to disagree with this one. Old wives' tale number 6. Using preparation H to minimize under eye bags. Now, I don't know if this is actually true or not. And also guys, comment down below if you guys want me to try some of these old wives tale besides the butter one, because I'm not trying that one, and to see whether or not if they work or not. I wouldn't mind doing a video on that. So I don't know if this is actually true or effective or not. I did heard about this before, but I'm not quite sure. So I did do some research to find further information in regards to this, and according to Google, they say that Preparation H contains an ingredient that constricts blood vessels and may help eliminate excess fluid from the under eye. I feel like this might be a thing. I feel like this might can actually work because of the ingredients that is in the product. I'm not sure how effective it is, so I can't really say my true opinion on whether or not if it is true or not. I'm kind of in between until I try it out. So sorry guys. So old wives tale number 7, using milk of magnesia as a primer. Y'all, I don't know if this is a real thing. I don't know if this will work. I don't know. I never heard of this before. I'm actually quite intrigued. Let's do some research. Milk of magnesia contains magnesium salts, which may help absorb oil. Okay, we have some potential. Let's do some more research on it. Looking at some of the ingredients that is in this product, I do see that they have an extremely high pH in alkaline, and I don't recommend putting that on your skin because that can actually do more harm than good. So I'm gonna have to give this a hard on false. I don't recommend using milk of magnesia as a primer. If anything, I just recommend using a regular primer that is at your local drugstore or Sephora or Ulta. But that ain't it. Old wives tale number 8, using mayonnaise as a hair and body mask. Now I do have a story about this one. So I had used mayonnaise before on my hair. It was around the time when I had bleached my hair blonde, and my hair was so dry and brittle, and I was trying to figure out a way how to restore moisture back into my hair, and they said to use mayonnaise. So I tried it. I didn't have nothing to lose, so I tried it, and my hair felt very moisturized, and it actually helped with the shine. I feel like if anything, mayonnaise definitely do help with the shine. It will give you that shine, lusty look more than sort of than moisture. But I'm not sure about on the body though. I mean, I'm willing to try it. I'm open to it. So I mean, if it hydrated my hair and it gave it some shine and boost, maybe it might do that to my whole entire body. I don't know. You won't know until you try. So maybe it could work. So I would definitely say this is true. So that's my thought on that one. Old wives tale number 9, using cold water as a pore tightener. Cold water may help constrict the blood vessels and remove excess oil, but there is no muscle around the pore that can make it tighter. So there is actually no real way to like tighten up the pores, because like I said, there is no muscle. So if you do want to try and hide them, I do recommend using like a blurring primer that can also help hide the pores. But as far as just, you know, tightening up, boom, you can't tighten it because there is no muscle around your pores. Old wives tale number 10. Is this number 10? I feel like I done lost my count. So using cucumbers to reduce eye puffiness. I honestly used to do that when I was younger. I used to put like cucumbers, because when I used to see people at like the spa, I was like, oh, I want to do that. So I used to put cucumbers on my eyes, think that I was at a spa. But yeah, So this old wives tale is definitely true. The antioxidants that is in the fruit definitely do help with the swelling around the eyes and can definitely reduce the puffiness. It is one of the most easiest at-home remedies that you can basically do. All you just gotta do is chill a slice of cucumber in the refrigerator, and then boom, put them on your eyes, and you can probably leave them on there between 10 to 20 minutes. It all depends on your liking, and voila. Old wives tale number 11. So guys, this one says eating chocolate and greasy foods makes you break out. I will have to say this is definitely true, just from my own personal experience, especially around that time of the month for me. Y'all, your girl be chewing down some chocolate. I just want nothing but unhealthy food, and it does backfire on me. I do get hormonal acne, which is right down here. It's my little problem area, and when I do eat some chocolate, it definitely do affect me down here the most, but it is so delicious. But no, I would definitely have to say that this is true, because in these particular products they do contain a high amount of iodine, which has been definitely known to cause breakouts. So I know it's bad. It's one of those saying, you know, it's bad for you, but at that current moment it is definitely worth it. Old wives tale number 12. Dry skin causes wrinkles. Honestly, I would have to say that is completely false. So wrinkles forms when collagen breaks too far down in the skin, and it can definitely cause wrinkles because when the collagen is going deep further down in your skin, it is hitting a dry area, and that also causes wrinkles. Another thing that do causes wrinkles, let me tell you a little secret: sun exposure. Yes, y'all, sun exposure can definitely cause wrinkles. If you are laying out in the sun and your skin is not protected, the sun would definitely eat you alive. I cannot stress this enough. Guys, the sun has a lot of harsh rays that can definitely affect your skin so much if you do not protect it the way that it needs to be protected. Like, it can do some serious damage to your skin. So please, please, please protect your skin with using sunscreen. Please, to also, if you want to help prevent wrinkles, use moisturizers. And there are some light moisturizers. If you guys go to my skincare video, I recommend this moisturizer by You to the People. It is their Superfood Air Whip Cream Moisturizer, and it is the bomb.com. I kid you guys not. The moisturizer is lightweight, it don't feel thick on your skin, and I just highly recommend it. And last but not least, number 13. This old wives tale, I'm pretty sure a lot of people know about it. I mean, doctors even say it. I don't even think this is pretty much an old wives tale. This one is squeezing pimples and blackheads can leave you with scarring and pitted skin. That is absolutely true. Squeezing pimple can definitely aggravate the skin and leaving a lot of trauma towards it. But I mean, it's so hard not to pop them, especially the ones that hurt so bad. Oh, those are the ones that I hate. And it just bothers me so much when the pimple, like the whitehead, is right there. It's like, why are you there? It is so tempting to pop pimples that it's like, it's hard to resist. But it's also not good because it can do a lot of damage to your skin and leave permanent scarring. And you don't want that. So I highly, highly recommend to just leave the pimple alone and rock it on out and let nature take its own course. Okay guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed today's video on these old wives tale, and like I said, let me know in the comment section if you guys would like me to do a part 2 video on this, or even a video of trying out some of these products. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day and stay tuned for more videos.